August the 6th, 1945, an American plane dropped a bomb called Little Boy on the city of Hiroshima. Good evening. The bomb isn't likely to drop, certainly not in the near future. Although the Russian invasion of Afghanistan has heightened tension between East and West, few believe that a nuclear war is imminent. What preparations have been made to enable you and me, as opposed to government, to survive a nuclear attack? For 12 years, civil defense equipment has lain in warehouses gathering dust. So too have fresh thoughts about our survival. The belief that the next war will be the last one isn't new. Today, after Afghanistan, the doomsday clock of the Association of Atomic Scientists stands at 7 minutes to midnight. Closer to nuclear war than at any time since the two superpowers gained the bomb. Today, the nuclear arsenals are bigger than they've ever been. Many would agree that the greater the number of weapons, the greater the chance of their being used. As long as we remain a likely target for attack, we must think about the unthinkable. If the bomb drops.
This is a dangerous time. It's clear that the two superpowers have entered the 1980s deeply distrustful of one another, with no common understanding of the ground rules for peaceful competition.
Our special segment this evening deals with the new tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union.
The hands on the doomsday clock again were moved forward. This time to 7 minutes before midnight.
Mounting tensions and the terrible underlying dangers of another Cold War in this nuclear age.
And so, the remilitarization of America. What we're told is that more weapons buys more security. And more security is the best deterrent against nuclear war. The balance of nuclear terror is raised to new heights of danger. The Russians are expanding their civil defense program on the assumption that a nuclear war is possible and survivable.
How close we are now to a nuclear war.
Which one of us can feel confident that even a small war will not escalate into what used to be called the unthinkable?
War is not an expression that's usable. either survival or annihilation.
I can think of no instance in modern history where such a breakdown of political communication and such a triumph of unrestrained military suspicions has not led to armed conflict.
In a 1984 visit to Great Britain, Western observers got their first close look at the man who would soon rule the USSR. Gorbachev was more open, more stylish, more talkative than his predecessors.
He made the fear disappear, as if by magic. People had lost their fear of speaking and acting freely.
Mr. General Secretary, though my pronunciation may give you difficulty, the maxim is, dovayai no provayai. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. Es gibt nur ein Berlin. Behind me stands a wall that encircles the three sectors of this city. Part of a vast system of barriers that divides the entire continent of Europe. Every man is a Berliner, forced to look upon a scar. East and West do not mistrust each other because we're armed. We're armed because we mistrust each other. The Soviet Union faces a choice. It must make fundamental changes, or it will become obsolete. There is one sign the Soviets can make that would be unmistakable. General Secretary Gorbachev, if you seek peace, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Across Europe this wall will fall, for it cannot withstand faith. It cannot withstand truth. The wall cannot withstand freedom.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Reporting tonight from Berlin.
From the Berlin Wall specifically, take a look at them. They've been there since last night. They are here in the thousands. They are here in the tens of thousands. Occasionally they shout, "Die Mauer muss weg." The wall must go.
A technological revolution is taking place.
The wall has suddenly become irrelevant. Something, as you can see, almost to party on.
Today thus represents a moment of hope.
How do you measure such an astonishing moment in history?
To break down barriers that separate people, to create a safer, freer world.
It has been an astonishing day. Thousands of East Germans came across the border today. And at every border crossing, thousands of West Germans there to say, welcome. I've been waiting 28 years for this, he told us. How long will you stay? I haven't much money, he said. But I'll stay till I run out of gas.